internet problems, man. Yo pensé que iba a tener problemas de estar en vivo por el sistema de internet. Hi everyone, this is Alexander Carlos, live from Hialeah, Florida, USA. Here, we're live on the YouTube channel of Alexander News Show. We were with Iheart Podcast Network. The installation ceremony for the 3 constitutional offices are tax collector, election supervisor, and property appraisal for Miami-Dade County. Please follow Alexander News Show on TikTok at Alexander News Show 23, Facebook at Alexander News Show, on X, which was Twitter, at Alexander News SH. We're also on podcast platforms, Spotify as well, but obviously iHeart Podcast Network, because I'm representing them. Okay, and we'll be starting this very shortly.
Supervisor of elections. She's going to be available for interviews after.
Do you have any idea when this whole thing will end? Do you think?
The oaths have to end by 11 because I know Senator Scott has a hard stop, but there's remarks after that.
Oh, okay.
So it might go.
So we should be done by 12:30, right? Okay,
yes.
Cool. Is there an order for the supervisor of elections or no?
In terms of oath, yes.
Like talking to the, like doing a quick interview with her. By the way, I didn't get any email.
We sent out a press release. If you want, I can forward it to you.
Yeah, please, can you? But would I be able to interview her for just like 1 or 2 minutes?
Yes, it'll have to be right after, yes, of course.
Yeah, mine is 2 minutes. 1 question. Oh, I'm live, but nah, okay, whatever. Mine is alexandernewsshow@gmail.com.
So yeah, the order is supervisor of elections, tax collector, and property appraisal.
Okay.
Let me send you the press release.
Please, yes.
Your email?
Alexander News Show. So there's 2 S's. @gmail.com. All right.
How am I going to get any questions?
Carlos Alexander News, Alexander Carlos. Alexander News Show. Thank you. So this is Alexander News Show, live from Hialeah, Florida. This will be starting very soon. Oh, yeah. Good.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Iheart Center. Today's installation ceremony for the constitutional offices will begin in 10 minutes.
This is Alexander Carlos live from Hialeah, Florida.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please begin to take your seats. The installation ceremony will begin shortly. again, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please take your seats. The ceremony is about to begin. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the city of Hialeah at the Meilander Center. Today's installation ceremony for constitutional officers is about to begin. Please take your seat.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Alexander Carlos with the Alexander News Show. We're live from Hialeah, Florida, USA, for the installation of the constitutional officers, tax collector, property appraisal, supervisor of elections, Miami-Dade County.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the installation ceremony of the constitutional. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the stage the host of the new morning show on America Radio, Ms. Sandra Peoples.
Hello, hello, welcome everybody. Bienvenidos a Hialeah. Tomen asiento, que ya empezamos. Rapidito, rapidito, que estamos live. Bienvenidos, welcome everybody, good morning. I am your mistress of ceremonies, Sandra Peoples. Orden. It's truly an honor to be with you all here today. Here in the city of Hialeah, en el cubaneo que somos. ¿Qué pasó? Dicen que Hialeah es la otra provincia de Cuba, la provincia donde hay las libertades que tanto anhelamos, donde se puede vivir en libertad, donde podemos hablar, donde podemos poner negocios y prosperar. Because here we have the freedoms that they don't in our country. What an honor to be here with you today. Mayor Bobo and council members of Hialeah, thank you so much for hosting, for opening the doors of this beautiful, beautiful cultural center to have us here today. Dignitaries, friends, family, fellow residents, thank you all for joining us this morning for the 2025 installation ceremony for our newly elected constitutional officers. Please join us in welcoming our host, Mayor Esteban Steve Bobo of the City of Hialeah for opening remarks. Mayor.
Whoa! I want to thank all of you for being here. My former county family, thank you all for making the journey here to the city of Hialeah. This is a great day for many reasons, but it also gives us a great opportunity to let you know that the city of Hialeah turns 100 years old this year. That you celebrate that. And it's a city that on a continual basis is reinventing itself. And if you look at throughout the city and the story of this city, from its pioneer moments to its land speculation moments, aviation history, and then a transformation as it opens its doors to many of those seeking freedom and help create this bustling city. But that's the history of the city. And now we're in a new era in the city of Hialeah, where investments are seeing buildings go vertical, and people continue to make Hialeah their starting point, their launching pad for the American dream. And of that, we're extremely proud of that. We're going to celebrate this year. So stay tuned to social media. Make sure you stay up to speed on all the events that we're going to be doing, from
We're live from
wine
Hialeah, Florida.
festivals to turning our park systems into mini museums. We're going to tell the story of the past, the present, and where this city is going. So I want to thank again all of you for being here today in this very, very important and really redirection, if we could say that about our county. For the first time, elected in a partisan way, but elected officials will now be representing the people of Miami-Dade County in crucial, extremely crucial roles. From the supervisor of election, we have Alina Garcia here today. The property appraiser, although elected before, there's something unique about this property appraiser, because his repertoire of public service and the fact that he was a mayor, he understands exactly the budgeting processes that every city goes through, and that makes him uniquely qualified. Tomas Regalado, thank you, sir, for being here today. And let me apologize, because I have not followed anything that they wrote here, so I apologize. I'll try to do a better job in the future. And then the Sheriff of Nottingham, or the tax collector, my good friend, Dade Fernandez. And let me tell you, if anybody out there doubts that the American dream is alive and well, go talk to Dade for a second, okay? Because here is a story that emulates the stories of my parents, that comes to this country and is not, does not back down from obstacles or challenges. On the contrary, pushes forward and pushes through them, and I'm so proud that he is our tax collector, although I want to make sure he keeps his hand out of my pocket. All right. So again, I'm going to kick it back to Sandra, who's a stepchild of the city of Hialeah. And again, welcome all of you to the Brooklyn of the South. Hialeah!
Now please rise for the presentation of colors and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. Honor Guard, please come forward. Presenting our colors today are the City of Miami Police Department, Florida Highway Patrol, Hialeah Police Department, Homestead Police Department, Miami-Dade County Corrections and Rehabilitation, Miami-Dade County Fire Rescue, Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office, Miccosukee Police Department, Pinecrest Police Department, Sweetwater Police Department, South Florida Rehabilitation Center. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. And now I present to you what I assure you will be the most tender moment in this program. The grandchildren of the Supervisor of Elections, please come forward. Alina Garcia's grandchildren, Anthony Suñe, Keith and Elena Hernandez, Joseph John and Ashley Higgins Lucas, Christian and Amaya Fernandez Jorge, George, Cesar, and Alessandra Cruz, the children of tax collector Dariel Fernandez, Anastasia and Elizabeth Fernandez, the grandchildren of property appraiser Tomas Regalado, Nicholas and Tommy Regalado. They will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's welcome everyone to the stage and wait until they're set up. And here we have the beautiful offspring of our leaders. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please welcome the very talented Sofia Rodriguez Pina, who will now lead us in singing the national anthem. I would now like to invite to the podium Monsignor Wilfredo Peña, pastor of Santa Bernardita Catholic Church, Puerto Rico Rabbi, in Puerto Rico I should say, Rabbi Ben Zion Court, Chief Rabbi for the state of Florida, Reverend Guillermo A. de Vuelta de la Iglesia Presbiteriana.
Muy buenos días a todos. Nos ponemos en la presencia de Dios en este día tan significativo. Inclinemos nuestras cabezas para pedirle a Dios por todos los oficiales electos. Para beneficio de todos, la oración la voy a hacer tanto en inglés como en español. Lord, source of all wisdom and guide in our journey to Today we gather in this place to entrust to you this solemn moment of inauguration. We thank you for the opportunity to pray for those whom you have elected to the privilege of working for your people. Shed your light and discernment on those who today assume this responsibility. Fill them with wisdom to make fair decisions, humility to listen and learn, and strength to face challenges with integrity. May this mandate be marked by empathy, commitment, and hard work, always guided by the greater good of all and respect for human dignity. Bless those who accompany them in this work, their families, colleagues, and communities, so that together they can build a more just, supportive, and prosperous future. May your love and justice be present in every action, thought, and word. Amen. Señor, fuente de toda sabiduría y guía en nuestro caminar, hoy nos reunimos en este lugar para encomendarte este momento solemne de toma de posesión. Te damos gracias por la oportunidad de orar por los que tú has elegido al privilegio de trabajar por el bienestar común. Derrama tu luz y tu discernimiento sobre quienes hoy asumen esta responsabilidad. Llénales de sabiduría para tomar decisiones justas, de humildad para escuchar y aprender, y de fortaleza para enfrentar los desafíos con integridad. Haz que este mandato esté marcado por la empatía, el compromiso y el trabajo arduo, guiados siempre por el bien mayor de todos y el respeto a la dignidad humana. Bendice a quienes les acompañan en esta labor, sus familias, colegas y comunidades, para que juntos puedan construir un futuro más justo, solidario y próspero. Que en cada acción, pensamiento y palabra, tu amor, justicia y fortaleza se hagan presentes. Amén.
Good morning. Today we come together for the swearing in of Alina Garcia, Supervisor of Elections, Mr. Dario Fernandez, Tax Collector, and I practice this, Tomás Regalado. Hope I got it good. Property Appraiser. These are sacred roles entrusted with the responsibility of fairness, integrity, and accountability. As you step into these roles, we offer our prayers that you may serve with wisdom and compassion. In this week's Torah portion, we read every week in the synagogue from the Bible, and it is the portion of Moses who was born. And when Moses was called by God from the burning bush, he hesitated, uncertain of his ability to lead. But God reassured him, and he said, I will be with you. It was not because Moses had all the answers or was fully prepared that he was chosen, but because he was willing to take the responsibility on behalf of others, especially those who were suffering, and due to his great humility. Just as Moses stood up to fulfill his role as leader, so too may you find the courage, the wisdom to rise to the challenges before you. May you act with a sense of deep responsibility, not only to those who are well represented, but to those who may often go unheard. In each decision you make, may you ask yourselves how your choices can bring justice, fairness, and equity to all in our community, and particularly, like Moses, for those in need. Bless these leaders with the spirit of courage and compassion. Just as Moses was called to lead the Israelites to freedom, So may these new leaders guide our county with the understanding that true leadership is rooted in service to others. I want to take this moment to request a prayer for all our hostages, brothers and sisters, that they all be freed, and grant our leaders the ability to see beyond their immediate responsibilities to lead with integrity and honor. May peace, justice, and prosperity reign in our country, and may we all work together as one people toward the common good. Amen.
Buenos días. Si quieren, siéntense, de verdad, por favor, no tengan pena. Yo hoy también se sientan para estar mejor. Y gracias por su paciencia, por su amor. Señor, hoy venimos a ti con fe y esperanza por habernos permitido estar presentes en este hermoso e importante acto, que es la toma de posesión de Alina García, Tomás Regalado y Daniel Fernández, y pedirte la ayuda y bendición para todos ellos, que no solo juran ante las autoridades sus futuros deberes, sino ante ti, rogando por tu ayuda y bendición. Estamos en tiempos muy difíciles y por la oportunidad de poder servirlo, poniendo su esfuerzo para poner orden y ayudar a la reconciliación de nuestros hermanos que en estos momentos tanto lo necesitan. Oye nuestras súplicas y dales a ellos salud, paz, amor y mucha sabiduría para que puedan interpretar la mejor forma de resolver tantos problemas y desencantos tenidos. Todo esto lo pedimos en el sagrado nombre de nuestro Señor Jesucristo. Amén.
Well, thank you so much, my senior rabbi and reverend, for these encouraging words of prayer. Y gracias, reverendo, por permitirnos entrar un pequeño alivio para muchos seguramente. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask Mayor Steve Vogel to return to the stage.
Okay, I apologize. It is with great honor that I introduce a great U.S. Senator, Florida's Senator Rick Scott, who will be administering the oath today for our newly elected official. A brief word on Senator Scott. He was re-elected now in 2024, his serving his second term. But prior to that, he served as our 45th governor. And his history of service didn't start there. It started with his beloved U.S. Navy. Go Navy, yeah. My dad was an Air Force guy, so I don't know how I'm supposed to handle that. Senator Scott has shown, if anything, a governor, a senator, a man who not only walks the walk, he talks the talk. He is real. And it's refreshing when you see somebody at that level, in that capacity, who actually does exactly what he says he's going to do. And it's a great honor to have you here, Senator. You know that this is your extended home, the city of Hialeah. Thank you.
First, Mayor, thanks for the opportunity to be here. You know, everybody in this room should be proud of this community. You know, I've had the opportunity to travel to all the states and travel around the world. There's no place like Miami. If you look at all the trials and tribulations that have gone through all these countries in Latin America, what's happened is the best and brightest have come to Miami. If you look at this community that y'all have built, you should be very proud of it. And that's why so many people want to move here and they want to live here, they want to build their businesses here. There's no place like home. and you should be very proud of what you've done in Miami. It's a great honor to be able to swear in some friends. I got involved in running for office back in 2010. Sandra actually did my first debate when my team told me, don't say anything you haven't said before, because they thought I would screw it up. It's been a great opportunity. That's how I got to know a lot of people here in that first race. I met Steve then, Renee Garcia, and a lot of other people there. When I was running, Renee was running, and I just wanted to stand next to Renee every time because it seemed like everybody liked him, so maybe I'd get some of those votes. So, but it's a real honor here. You guys should be very proud of the people you've elected. I don't know where the sheriff is, but you should be very proud. You have a great sheriff. Rosie's going to do a great job. Every job is important, but public safety might be one of the most important things, if not. The city is going to be part of the success of this city going forward is going to be how well Rosie does, and I know she's going to do a great job. So we had, the individuals I want to swear in, we got the campaign together. It was a lot of fun, and we did a lot of things. We sang a lot of Pitbull, and we had a great time. So, Alina, you want to bring your family up?
We have a few words from Marco Rubio.
First off, can I say something about even before? If you're going to do it, it's fine. Marco, I get to vote for Marco once this week and hopefully once next week. He should be the first. He'll come through foreign relations, which I'm not committing now. I'll get to introduce him. You should be very proud of what Marco Rubio is going to do and what he's already done. He probably will be the first cabinet member sworn in by Trump. And here's why I think he's going to do a great job. We have somebody that cares about what happens all around the world and is a great student. But on top of that, he cares about Latin America, which so many people in this part of the state and the country care about. So he's just going to do a fabulous job. If you look at anything that happens good for Latin America, you're going to be able to thank Marco Rubio, because that's why it's going to happen. So Sandra, we're going to show. Okay. Yeah, I have to. Okay, good. Here we go.
We can't wait to see all the great things you're going to do. And just know we're praying for you and we're cheering you on every step of the way.
You ready? Okay, so repeat after me. I, Alina Garcia, do solemnly swear that I will support, protect and defend the Constitution and government of the United States
the constitutional government of the United States
and of the state of Florida,
and of the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified
to
hold office under the Constitution of the state,
hold office under the Constitution of the state,
that I will well and faithfully perform the duties of supervisor of election, in which I am now about to enter. So help me God.
So help me God.
Hey. I think we're going to do each of the swearing-ins because unfortunately I have to go back to DC and try to rescue the country. Your country's in a little turmoil right now, but hopefully by next week we'll get more done. Now Dario Fernandez and his family.
I wanted to call my mom. Where's my mom? Maria and Lazaro, where are you? Come over here to the stage, please.
During the campaign, we sang a lot of Pitbull. Dario's the best at singing Some Yelling Timber.
Come on, Mom. Come over here, Lazaro. Thank you all of you for your patience. Mom, let's go. Mom, you know,
Good morning. All right, are you ready? Yes. Okay. I, Dario Fernandez,
I, Daniel Fernandez,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
protect, and defend
protect, and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and government of the United States of America
and government of the United States of America
and of the state of Florida,
and the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified
that I am duly qualified
to hold office under the Constitution of the state,
to hold office under the Constitution of the state,
that I will well
and
faithfully perform
and faithfully perform
the duties as tax collector
the duty of the tax collector
on which I am now about to enter, so help me God.
on which I am now about to enter, so help me God.
That's fun. Tomas Regalado, Mayor.
So tell me again how.
And his family.
Remember you told it the other day.
You bring your family up? Okay.
Right. Now I can show you the shirt. I know that you guys want to do this. And I overturned.
All right.
No.
All right. I, Tomas Regalado,
I, Tomas Regalado,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
protect, and defend
protect, and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and government of the United States
and government of the United States
and of the state of Florida,
and of the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified
that I am duly qualified
to hold office under the Constitution,
to hold office under the Constitution,
and that I will well and faithfully perform
that I will well and faithfully perform
the duties of property appraiser
the duties of property appraiser
on which I am now about to enter.
on which I am now about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Well, that was fun. I wish I could stay. Unfortunately, I have to make a flight to DC. If you need anything, I'm a full service center. I've got offices around the state. Christine is here, and she does a great job. But if you need anything like DC, if you're coming up this week, if I can do anything to help you, let me know. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Senator, and we know you're so busy. We thank you so much for being here and for taking part in this very important ceremony for us here locally. And how beautiful is it to be part of a community? How beautiful is it for me to be able to look at all of you that I've known for so many years? I would like to ask Mayor Bobo to return to the stage to present our newly sworn-in officials.
Okay, this time, a little bit better prepared and paced. Alina Garcia was elected as the first constitutionally elected supervisor of election of Miami-Dade County in 2024. She's a former state representative from District 115, and she served in that capacity for 2 years, from 22 to 24. Alina's always focused on families, and her political career did not start with elections. There are probably many of you here that have worked with Alina in various capacities over the course of time. I have worked with Alina. Perhaps better said, I worked for Alina on a couple of occasions. She is passionate. She is undeniably loyal to her friends. She's a sister in Christ, and she's our next supervisor of election. Alina Garcia.
Good morning. Buenos días. Today I stand before you with deep pride and humility as your newly elected supervisor of elections for Miami-Dade County. This is not just a new chapter for me, it's a historic moment for our community. For the first time, this position is being held by someone chosen directly by you, the people. This victory is not just mine, it belongs to each and every one of you who believe in the power of your voice and your votes. The trust you've placed in me means the world, and I look forward to leading an elections department that ensures transparent, efficient, and fair elections for every voter in Miami-Dade County. As a woman of faith, I want to begin by thanking God for the blessings He has poured into my life. Without His guidance and protection, I would not be standing here today. I also give thanks for the family He has given me, the love, strength, and support of my children. Como mujer de fe, le doy gracias a Dios por todas sus bendiciones y por el regalo de mi familia. Ya conocieron a mis nietos durante la juramentación de la bandera y ahora también tengo el honor de presentarles a mis hijos My daughter Alani and her husband Ulysses, please stand so people can recognize you. My daughter Aline and her husband Robert Fernandez, the Fernandezes. My baby boy Jorge and his wife Christina Cruz. Yes, he is my baby boy. I love you guys, los amo, I couldn't do this without you. You met my 11 grandchildren during the Pledge of Allegiance. They are truly the light of my life. Please stand, all my grandchildren, please stand. I love you guys. My brothers David and Willie whom you met during the invocation, has always been my pillar of strength. He has been a beacon of faith and light for our family and his church. As for my parents, although they are no longer physically with me, their unconditional love lives in my heart every single day. Like many of you, my journey has not been easy. In 1961, my father Lorenzo had to flee Cuba or face execution. Months later, my mother Elena and my eldest brother, Willie, and I were finally able to reunite in Miami. We, like so many others, escaped an oppressive regime that robbed us of our freedom, crushed our hopes, and silenced the voices of the Cuban people. The suffering of the Cuban people and the pain of our brothers and sisters in Venezuela serve as a stark reminder of how precious and fragile freedom truly is. Today, as we celebrate this special day, we must also remember the millions of people in Cuba, Venezuela, Nicaragua, and many other countries who continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Hoy, mientras celebramos este día tan especial, no podemos olvidar a las millones de personas en Cuba, Venezuela, Nicaragua y otros países que aún luchan por la libertad que nosotros tenemos el privilegio de disfrutar. It is deeply tragic that even today, the Cuban people remain imprisoned under the weight of communism, a system that is intrinsically perverse and evil. I pray every day that soon the Cuban people and all those suffering under oppression will be free to enjoy the freedoms we often take for granted, including the sacred right to vote. My parents came to this country with nothing but a dream. Through hard work and perseverance and an unshakable faith in the possibilities of this great nation, they built a life for us. I miss them both dearly. They taught me the power of determination, the value of family, and the importance of never taking for granted the freedoms that we hold dear here in the United States. The freedom to live with liberty, the freedom to pursue our dreams, and most importantly, the freedom to vote. As your supervisor of elections, I promise to protect that precious right with every ounce of my being. My commitment to you is clear. I will ensure that every election in Miami-Dade County is fair, transparent, and conducted with the integrity we all deserve. This is not just a job for me. It is a responsibility that I will embrace with honor and integrity. I also want to take a moment to thank my incredible political team, my volunteers, family, and supporters. Jose Luis Castillo and Lourdes Castillo, Ana Carbonell, Steve Marin, Cookie, Miriam Almer, Willis Howard, Neri and Elizabeth Ringo, Grace, Christopher Ferreira, Ray Anthony Lastre, Leonardo Fernandez, Jesse Boyazo, Alex and Esther Enriquez, Maria Fitzpatrick, Marta Vega, Rosa Peña, the fabulous and great group of ladies that always have my back, my mayors, sisters and brothers, my Bible study group, all my friends and volunteers. I would love to mention each of you by name, but we would be here all day. Each of you gave me your time, your energy, most importantly, you believed in me. Thank you. Les estoy eternamente agradecida y les agradezco mucho por todas sus ayudas. Que Dios me los bendiga. Gracias a ustedes, yo hoy soy su supervisora de elecciones. I want to take a moment to thank the city of Hialeah, the Mylander Auditorium team, and the Miami-Dade County Communications team for hosting this amazing event today. Thank you very much. Hialeah will always have a very special place in my heart. and I truly appreciate the warm welcome and incredible support of my Mayor Steve Bowl, and the City Council. Thank you. Gracias. I'm also deeply grateful to all the elected officials and community leaders who are here today. I am proud to stand alongside you. As we continue to serve and uplift the county we are so much about, I am very thankful for the great endorsement from my President Donald J. Trump, Senators Marco Rubio and Rick Scott, our U.S. Representative Carlos Jimenez, Maria Vida Salazar, Mario Diaz-Balart, County Commissioner Kevin Marino Cabrera, who was the one responsible for me running for office, Commissioner Rene Garcia, Commissioners J.C. Bermudez, Robert Gonzalez, and Chair Anthony Rodriguez. You have all been great. Thank you for your support. Our state representative, Alex Rizzo, Fabrizio, Cordero-Stutz, Speaker Danny Perez, who couldn't be here with us because he had to go to Tallahassee, and all my colleagues from the Florida House. It was a great honor to serve with you in the Florida House of Representatives. I also want to thank so many of the mayors that endorsed me. City Mayor Eric Diaz-Padrón, Mayor Vince Lagos, Mayor Charles Burkett, Tim Mirbach, Joe Corradino, Francis Suarez, Christy Fraga, Steve Flossner, Pepe Diaz, Jose de la Cruz, Robert Martel, Joe Arroyo, Pedro Garcia, the Mayor of Westchester, newly elected Community Council member Paul Camacho. Paul, are you here? Paul Camacho, are you here? I guess he didn't make it. Well, Paul is actually a Community Council member, but we call him the Mayor of Westchester. Thank you for your endorsement. To the school board members, Chairwoman Maritere Rojas, Monica Colucci, Daniel Pino, Robert Alonso, and Mary Blanco, newly elected Republican Party Chair Kevin Cooper. Is there anyone here that did not receive a slate card from the election cycle? Yeah, and of course our former chairman, Alex Rizzo. Thank you also, big thank you to the Police Benevolent Association, the Fraternal Order of Police, the Hispanic Police Officers Association, the Florida Firefighters Association, and a special thank you to our Hialeah and Miami firefighters, to all our constitutional officers, Sheriff Rosie Cordero-Stutz, Clerk Controller Juan Fernandez Baquin, Property Appraiser Tomás Regalado, Tax Collector Darren Fernandez. It was great teamwork, and I loved every minute of working with you guys. Congratulations. Friends and business civic leaders like Max Alvarez, Bernie Navarro, Marco Pascual, Tony Gomez, Ray Gonzalez, Arnie Alonso, Alex Bravo, Raúl Núñez, Demetrio Pérez, Alex Hanna, Carlos Lopez Cantera, Monica Serralta, George and Lisa Lorenzo. Thank you all. Finally, I want to thank my incredible team at the Office of the Supervisor of Elections. You are such a talented and dedicated group of professionals. Thank you. I feel truly blessed to now be part of this amazing work family. Thank you for your passion and commitment. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for placing your trust in me. I will serve you with all my heart, with dedication and with passion. With the passion my parents instilled in me all those years ago. Thank you. Que Dios nos bendiga and Godspeed.
Give it up for Alina Garcia one more time, everybody. Senator Scott talked about while he was campaigning that he would try to stand next to Rene Garcia. I used to try to do the same thing. Commissioner Garcia, if you could please join me here at the podium. Oh, there you are.
Thank you, Mayor. I think I've never seen Hialeah full of so many distinguished individuals, political leaders, business leaders, mayors, council members, civic and religious leaders. So, Mayor, I think this is the time to lock the doors and ask whatever we need to ask of them right now. Grab them now. This is the time. So, guys, lock the doors, and until we don't get what we want, they don't leave. Is that fair? But anyway, today it's amazing that we're having this historic event here in Hialeah, especially we're celebrating 100 years this year. We're having a historic moment honoring the new constitutional officers. For me, it is an honor, and I just want to welcome our county commission, my colleagues in the county commission. Thank you for welcome to Hialeah. I love you all. Thank you. It is an honor for having you here in Hialeah, in my district. But one of the more important things is that since it is so historic and seeing Tomas Regalado here, how many of us stand on your shoulders, Tomas? Thank you so much for opening the door and paving the road for so many of us in this room, for your time on the radio, for your time in the city of Miami as commissioner and mayor. So we thank you now as proper appraiser. Alina Garcia, your tenacity for so many years of working there. It didn't happen overnight. We know how hard you work, and we can never say no to Alina Garcia. So we thank you very much, Alina. Yes, I too have worked for you in the past, so thank you very much. Even your companion was working for you. So anyway, but now we have a great leader in our community, Dade Fernandez, who really epitomizes the idealism of coming to this country. We all live through you, my friends. You really are the true example of what you can get and accomplish through hard work. You know, a lot of our families left, were exiles of our communities, and came here to build a community. You are that person. You were that one individual who, through hard work, you know, people tried to shut you down, and you kept on pushing forward. And one of the most important things that I see in you is that although this was a partisan election, I know that you are one for all the people. And that's what you're going to do. You do it through your family, through your friends, and through your faith. This is why when I look at your bio and I see what you have here, and you say, I am deeply grateful, the first person who thanks was God. And that for me means all the world, and that's all that we need to know about you, my friend. God bless you, congratulations, and thank you for being an expropriate tax collector. And keep your hands in my pocket, all right? Keep your hands in my pocket. God bless. Come on.
Wow. Good morning. Good morning, Hialeah. Yes or no? Good morning, guests, college, families, and friends. I want to begin by giving thanks to God. He has guided me every step of the way and given me to the strength to be here. Without His blessing, none of this would be possible. To my beautiful wife, Carolina, and my wonderful daughters, Elizabeth and Anastasia, thank you for your love, support, and patience. You are my everything. I will not be here today if it were not for you. It is for you I will fight to make this office the best it can be by earning the trust of our residents and team in order to provide for a world-class public service office in Miami-Dade County. To my mom, Maria, thank you for always taking care of me, teaching me our family values, and making me the person I am today. To my stepdad, Lazaro, thank you for your support and always believing in me. To my dad, Smile, who is watching me from heaven, thank you for giving me life. I know you are proud of me. Your guidance and values are the reason for everything I do. I want to honor my mother-in-law, Laura Yanis. She's a strong, loving, and kind woman who cares deeply for her family. Laura, thank you for being a blessing in our life and for all the love you share. To my friends, Michael Marrero and Joan Rodriguez, thank you for everything. And my incredible campaign team, I'm deeply grateful A special thank you to my dear friend Ana Carbonell for your guidance and for your stand by me, by my side. I must also recognize my friend Alina Garcia, who took me by the hand and guided me through this journey. Your help has been instrumental, and you have become more than a friend to me and my family. I want to express my deepest gratitude to Senator Rick Scott for keeping me part of this important moment in my life and for administrating my oath. It is a privilege to share this day with someone who represents the leadership and dedication to our country. I also thank each of the elected officials present today. Your support and presence means so much to me and to the residents of Miami-Dade County. I want to thank Senator and Commissioner Rene Garcia for his kind of work and support. Your encouragement means so much to me and pushes me to keep working hard for our community. Thank you for always standing by me and for your dedication to the people of Miami-Dade County. Together, we will keep making a difference. A big thank you to Mayor Esteban Bobo for hosting us and for his support, trust, and friendship. Your leadership and kindness made this day ever more special, and I am truly grateful for your confidence in me. I remember, Mayor, the first day that I asked you, Mayor, what do you think about this, And Mayor said, do you really want to do that? Do you really want to serve the community? I say yes. So thank you for everything, for being there, for being my friend. I would also like to thank you, the following organization and individuals who have been instrumental to me through this journey. No voy a hacer tanto como Alina, because Alina, she already did her part. So MBA, PBA, Fraternal Order of Police, Christian Family Coalition of Florida. My campaign team, part of that is Joandy Cabrera, mi gran amigo Luis Omano, mi gran amigo Bernardo Soto, Ulises Seranis, el doctor Francisco Diegue, que está por aquí, Odalis Román, también que está, mi gran amigo Ray. Ray es un gran amigo que cuando llegué por primera vez me dio el primer empleo. Thank you, Ray, for giving me the first employee here in the United States. Oscar Morejón, Jenny Seranis, Lilian López, mi gran amiga Lilian López. Who knows Lilian López? Lilian López. Héctor Alonso, Raúl Rivera, thank you for your friendship. I remember always your father. Moisés de Paz, el Chef Marín, Joan Rodríguez, Michael Bardero, Luis Jardón, Víctor Benítez, Armando Ibarra, Isaúl González, Mandy Llanes, Noemi que está por acá también. Thank you. Max Álvarez, Víctor Benítez. I fled from a murderous communist socialist dictatorship in Cuba 24 years ago and arrived in this land of freedom. That is why today, more than ever, I will continue to defend the liberty we have in this great nation. To those who think they can exploit the freedom of this country to support dictatorship or profit for them, know that we will stand firm and enforce the law more strongly than ever. To my office team and the incredible individuals who are part of the tax collector office, thank you for your hard work and dedication. And I also wanted to welcome and express my gratitude to all those in the DMV office who will now become part of our tax collector family. Thank you for your service, and please know that I'm here to support you. Together, we will provide a quality service that every resident of Miami-Dade County deserves. Become your Miami-Dade County tax collector is a tremendous honor. This opportunity reflects the greatness of this nation, a country that welcomed me and allowed me to pursue my dreams. In the coming weeks, you will notice some change as we start our plans to modernize and improve the tax collector office. We are working closely with our county municipality to explore ways to collaborate through the integration of service, including that of the local and mobile driver's license service. My goal is to make our service more accessible and customer-focused. For too long, you, the residents, has to come to us. Now we are bringing service directly to you. We are creating a tax collector customer contact center to help residents to get answers to their question quickly without being redirect. In addition, we are working on installing motor vehicle registration kiosks in local grocery store, making it easier to renew your driver registration while you shop. Driver license services are now under my responsibility. As your tax collector over the next year, we will take over the 9 driver license offices in Miami-Dade County. This office will become tax collector branch offices, offering better staffing, updated technology, and shorter wait times. You are also, yes, we're going to do that. We are also employing mobile solutions to bring service directly to our homebound seniors and individuals with disability, so they don't have to travel far. Today, I am proud to announce our collaboration with the clerk of the court and controller Juan Fernandez Barquin. Together, we are improving driver license service at the North Dade Justice Center, setting a standard for other locations. We are also tackling the issue of driver license suspensions and working on effective solutions to address the challenge. I am honored to work with our supervisor election, Alina Garcia. Together, we will help more people in Miami-Dade register to vote and take part in our democracy, making our community stronger. Rosie Cordero-Stutz, we are stand together to ensure that the fraud and corruption are not being tolerated and fully punishable under the law. This teamwork is essential to protect our system and gain the trust of our residents. Finally, in collaboration with Tomás Regalado, our property advisor, we are committed to provide residents with the support they need regarding property assessment and tax payment. This includes offering resource and education program to help residents better understand their property valuation, tax obligation, and available assistance programs. Together, we are dedicated to ensure that everyone in our community has the knowledge and support to navigate this process, especially during challenging times. As we move forward, building a brighter future for Miami-Dade County for our community requires collaboration with our commissioners and mayor of the Miami-Dade County. Our doors will always remain open for those partnerships that put our residents first. To the people of Miami-Dade County, thank you for your trust and faith in me. I will work tirelessly every day to make this office better, more accessible, and focused on your need. As I always say, the true American dream is not about material things, it's about the freedom. A freedom we must continue to fight for and protect every single day of our life. Let us move forward with faith, family, and service at the heart of everything we do. May God bless Miami-Dade County. May God bless the United States of America. Thank you for this honor. Now, let's get to work. Yo no voy a repetir todo esto en español, pero yo simplemente quiero darle gracias a Dios por la oportunidad de vivir en el mejor país del mundo. Este país que nos da la libertad, y ese es el verdadero sueño americano. Por eso tenemos que seguir gritando siempre libertad para el pueblo de Cuba, abajo esa dictadura asesina comunista, libertad para el pueblo de Venezuela, libertad para el pueblo de Nicaragua, libertad para todos los chinos que hoy luchan contra esa dictadura comunista china. Pidámosle a Dios para que siga iluminando esta nación. Simplemente quiero agradecerles a todos los que me apoyaron en mi campaña. I wanted to say thank you to Senator Rick Scott, Mayor Robert Marcel,
This is Alexander News Show live from Hialeah, Florida.
Francis Suarez, Vince Lagos, Eric Díaz Padrón, Larissa
We are live.
Charles Burke, Councilman Rafael Piñero, State Senator Commissioner René García, Kevin Cabrera, Commissioner. Gracias.
Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the comments, everybody.
Comisionado Bermúdez, Mayor Esteban Bobo, Mayor Esteban Bobo, Jesús Tundidor, gracias, Jacqueline García, Mónica Pérez, Luis Rodríguez, Council Member, Vivian Casal, Melinda de la Vega, Manolo Reyes, Florida State, ahora ya nuestra supervisora de elecciones, Alina García, la senadora Ileana García, representante Juan Carlos Porras, representante Alex Rizzo, State Senador Brian Ávila, State Senador Tony representante Tom Fabricio, David Borrero, former ambassador Carlos Trujillo, Miami-Dade County School Board member.
Yes, make America great.
Pau Camacho, que Pau no está aquí, ¿no está Camacho? Camacho lo llamamos, no está, Vitalina. Ok. Consul Anthony Venezuela, Consul Jerry Rodríguez, Commissioner Ian Valencillo, Fabián Basavi, que está por acá, mi gran amigo, y Omar Blanco. Que Dios te los bendiga a todos. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Pray for me and for my family.
¿Dónde está Camacho? If there's a takeaway today, we're going to all ask ourselves, ¿dónde está Camacho? Before I have the honor of introducing our last constitutional officer, again, I want to reiterate and thank all of you for being here today. It's very important for us in the city of Hialeah that you're here present today. I want to thank all the county commissioners that are here.
Yeah, that's right, Nadger. Free Cuba, free Venezuela.
Mayor Cava, thank you for being here in the city of Hialeah. And to all past elected officials also, we want to thank you for being here. We are truly, truly honored. Congressman Jimenez, thank you, sir, for being here. Tomás, antes de introducirte, quiero pedirte perdón, no te voy a llamar viejo, quiero dejarlo claro. Just for the record. But I do want to tell you that I recall being a child, sitting, I do remember sitting in the car with my dad. And my dad wasn't those kind of dads that would ask me what did I want to hear on the radio. We were going to listen to whatever he wanted to hear on the radio, which I do to my kids now also. And I remember my dad would make comments because Tomás Realao was on the radio talking about something very, very important to my dad. Usually it was about seeing a free Cuba and aspiration. And it was at that moment, at a very young age, I must have been, 12, 13, 14 years old, that the name Tomás Realao becomes on my radar. Later on, you start learning, you've traveled the world. We really got a bargain here as far as tax collectors come. Not only has he traveled the world, he has a life story. I'm sorry, property appraiser. Disculpa, Daniel, I'm not starting any trouble here today. Property appraiser, from the story of Pedro Pan, obviously an illustrious career, serving as a commissioner in the city of Miami, being a mayor of the city of Miami, a constant presence on TV, talking about issues that are important to our community. I said it earlier, gives him a unique perspective as he goes into the tax collector's office. Again, I made the mistake. The property appraiser's office. One takes, one gives. I don't know how it works. The importance of this position for cities, and I think mayors will understand this, that help create budgets. The importance of this position to understand property values and the impacts that it has on city budgets and our ability to provide service. Because at the end of the day, our role as public officials is to provide service. That's what people elected us to do. And I feel that my job in the city of Hialeah is to not only provide police and fire, pick up your garbage, make sure the parks are open. All of that is paid by taxpayers, homeowners, business people. And then to have somebody in the property appraiser's office that can navigate that, understand it, and then do it in a just and transparent way is extremely important for a city like Hialeah, who, by the way, has not raised its tax rate in like 15 years, and lives within its means, and has done so now for the better part of 30 years. It is important in that property appraiser's office to have a friend of cities, a person who understands cities, and a person who has made it a life mission. Camacho! Thank you, Camacho, for being here. You've instantly become the most powerful guy in Miami-Dade County. Crazy. Gracias, Camacho, por su presencia. Gracias. With all of you, our good friend, historic public servant, Tomás Regalado.
Property appraiser Tomás Regalado is a former City of Miami mayor. We're live.
Lo que pasa, alcalde, es que él fue un niño precoz. Pero quiero decir que agradezco mucho tus palabras y tus recuerdos, alcalde, porque lo único que no podemos permitir es que se reescriba la historia de Miami y que no se mencione a aquellos que construyeron esta comunidad con trabajo duro, tratando de que sus hijos fueran mejores que ellos, pero lo hicieron de una forma decente, de una forma honrada, y lograron hacer el Miami que hoy tenemos. Tiene toda la razón. Tiene toda la razón. Estábamos en la radio desde muy jóvenes y lo que tratábamos era de comunicar el dolor de una nación y lamentablemente después el dolor de otras naciones. Y eso es lo que ha hecho grande a esta comunidad, un arco iris de cultura, un arco iris de nacionalidades, una serie de acentos pero con mismos idiomas y un denominador común que es alcanzar el sueño americano. Por eso nosotros acabamos de cambiar el sello de la oficina del Property Appraisal, como ya no se ha separado del condado, y pusimos en la parte de arriba una casita con una cerca pintada de blanco, porque yo me recuerdo que hace décadas se mostraba el American Dream, el sueño americano con esa casita. Por eso nosotros queremos recuperar el sueño.
We're going to be signing off very soon, guys. Thank you all for viewing and supporting Alexander News Show. You can subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications. All the information where you can follow Alexander News Show is below this video.
All of you who are here today, especially
Muchas gracias a
my
todo el mundo
family,
por mirar
my children,
y
Tommy,
apoyar el canal de Alexander News Show. Por favor, dale la campana para apoyar el Alexander News Show. Gracias por mirar. Toda la información de Alexander News Show está abajo en este video,
Isabela, they all work
donde lo pueden encontrar
in
nosotros.
my campaign. Y my dear friends,
Esto es la instalación
my dear friends, who
de
is my
los tres
extended
oficiales de
family,
condado de Miami-Dade,
the
de la
people
Florida,
that made
the Constitution,
this day possible.
no sé cómo decirlo en español,
Some people
Constitution de la
say,
Florida.
well, you've been successful in Miami, but now this is a county-wide thing.
Property appraisal,
And the
tax
reason
collector, supervisor of
that we
elections.
did so well,
Son las tres.
it's not because of luck. It's not because Alina
Estamos vivos de Hialeah, en vivo de Hialeah, Florida, Miami-Dade County, USA.
and Juan Fernandez Martin were elected, that we just got lucky. No, it's because they worked so hard. I was there. They had fire in the belly, like the politicians said, and they knew that they had to reach out to every community, and they did, and we did. And thank you guys. By the way, Alina, thank you because you saved about 10 pages of my speech mentioning every...
Yo voy a estar poniendo videos yo hice una entrevista del senador Rick Scott. I did an interview with Rick Scott. I'll be posting that today. Voy a poner eso hoy. And I'm going to try to get some other interviews. Voy a tratar de coger otras entrevistas.
My predecessor.
Y lo voy a estar poniendo poco a poco en los próximos días. I'll be putting it the next few days.
I want to thank Pedro, whose support and whose advice was priceless during the campaign. But more important, his impeccable public service for over 14 years. As many as you know, the Office of the Property Appraisal is very different after January 7th. It is no longer a department of Miami-Dade County. It's wholly independent, which allows us to set our own policy, our own legislative agenda, to be more creative, to think outside the box, to explore and implement different approaches to the valuation of property, and thereby to do our part to alleviate the housing affordability crisis that currently plagues Miami-Dade County. A crisis which has forced so many to leave what they don't want to leave, Miami-Dade. How bad is our housing crisis? Well, I'll tell you something, my good friends. According to the Bureau of the Statistics...
Thank you for all. I have to cut this. I'm going to go do the interviews. But you heard a little bit of Tomas Regalao, the new property appraiser. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to sign off now. This is Alexander Carlos, Alexander News Show.
A year on housing as opposed to 24,000